Hey y'all, Backwoods Modeler here. Welcome back to my workshop. Today just going to be screwing around day. I saw a picture on the internet and I would like to recreate it, but I don't know if I can exactly. I don't exactly have the right style engine, but I want to try this to see how it's going to look before we try and spend the money on a 3D printed engine. So the picture that I saw, I don't know if I can fit it in the video, but I'll try. It shows the front end of a Chevy truck. Doesn't have the hood, doesn't have the grill, front bumper. It's all cut out, and you can see the front of the engine inside the truck. It looks like it's just the block, maybe a head, couple of heads on there. And it shows you the front pulleys and stuff like that. I don't have that. And mind you, the engine that I have here, the only one that I have, came out of my Ford Monster truck back here. So it's not the correct engine to begin with. I just want to see if it's going to look, how it's going to look if I get it in there. So I guess let me get started on this and we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and drill this part, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so that was the easy part. Just 3 quick rivets. So we popped those off. And then now on the truck itself, of course I don't have anything to point with. Right here, there's a rivet right there and a rivet right there. And we pop those 2 rivets. That'll get rid of the hood for us. But before we do that, let's get this bumper off, because one day I may be wanting to reuse that bumper. There, now it's off. We'll get the hood off, and then we will concern ourselves in getting off this grill. So let me get this hood off. Alright, I don't like the fact that the Johnny Lightning doesn't put engine, or I'm sorry, Greenlight doesn't put engines in a lot of their vehicles. But at least they make the hood in one whole piece. It makes it look like it opens. So now we can make it open for sure. So we got those 2 rivets popped off. Now let's see if we can get this grill out of here. There, now the grill's out. So now the plan is to start the hacking process. So the plan is going to be to cut this out of here. And we're going to try to cut it all the way back to this fender. And then we'll cut it right down the front on both sides. And we'll just cut this whole front piece completely out of there. And then we'll finish by cutting the rest of this. So that whole front piece will come out. And the only thing that's going to be left here is our 2 front fenders. That is going to take me a minute, so I'll be back. Alright, so we got everything cut. As you can see, cut this whole front end out of the truck here. So we hacked that out of there. You can see what that left us. Now, this is the first time I'm trying this. Like I said, so I didn't know how well this was going to work out. So my plan was to do this in a truck that I didn't care about. So if I screw this up and ruin it, I'm really not out anything. The other thing that I did is, you can see I chopped the front out of this to make it look like, you know, everything's cut out of here. It's recessed all the way back to where the engine sits. So now that we got all that hacked, now it's just a matter of putting this back together. Got the interior back in it. Got it set on there. I think it looks pretty good so far. What do y'all think of that? Now for the reason why we did this. Now mind you, I know that this is not the correct engine, but we're just playing around to see if this is going to work before I go and spend money on an engine. So that is what she looks like there. Like I said, we need a lot of painting to go on in there to black a bunch of that out. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good there. What do you guys think of that? Like I said, this is not my idea either. This is an idea that I stole off of Instagram that I saw somebody did. They just took a picture of it and showed it there. Like I said, this is not the right engine. I get it. Not the best truck to use. I get that too. But it was what I had and what I tried with. So this is the piece that I cut off the bottom of the chassis there. Hack that out where the rivets and all that go. Oh, what do y'all think? I think that looks pretty sweet. And we got to build us a better one now. Like I said, that was the first time trying it. I didn't know how well it was going to work. So what else I've done, you'll see here that flatbed in the back. That's a video that if you follow me, that is a video that was before this one. A video that I did not do that I should have, but I didn't. A lot of times, a lot of ideas that I come up with, I just start screwing around with something and build it, and that's what happens. So that is what happened back here. This is a creation that I was just screwing around the other day with and came up with and built. Used my high roller grill and front bumper from my monster truck back here. I stole a grill. Matter of fact, that's where the engine for that truck came from, is out of there. So what I did is I took, see, y'all remember this bed, then y'all remember this truck. That's where this cab came from. What I did with the cab is I just wiped all this funky red and yellow crap off of it, and then I went over it with some little bit of flat black paint and a little bit of paint thinner. I just thinned out the paint and went over it, tried to dull it out a little bit. As you can see, this is what the bed originally looked like. Here, let me flip it around so you can see side for side. Bottom is, obviously original, and then we blacked it out, dulled it down. I'm not 100% happy with that, but I like the way it dulled it down. I think I may have used a little bit too much black paint in there. Again, this is just trial and error, y'all. That's how you figure stuff out. You play with it and you figure it out. The cab, like I said, was all black, glossy, and I just went over it with that black, thinner stuff that I made up with to dull that down. You can still see there's a couple little shiny spots on it here and there. Stole the bumper off a different truck. Even darkened the bed a little bit. I didn't want to do the camper top, black it out, just because I just didn't want to do that yet. But I really like the way this truck turned out. Somebody wanted me to build a hillbilly truck, so I think that's pretty daggone hillbilly. What do y'all think? I need to dull the front end down a little bit so that it's not so shiny. But other than that, that is my hillbilly truck. I think that turned out pretty good. What do y'all think about that one? Like I said, I was just screwing around with that stuff. I took a cab, this was the original color, and I painted this with that black stuff, and I don't know. One minute I look at it, I like it, next minute I don't. Like I said, first time I ever tried it, I got to dial it in and figure out the right technique. Anyway, y'all, that's a short video for this week. Like I said, I was just screwing around trying something. Hope y'all like that. If you like this kind of stuff, check me out on Instagram. Check out my eBay store. And most of all, don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.